Yes, I welcome you back to another edition of our Ordinary England series, and today we are in Chesham, a market town in the Chiltern Hills, on the edge of London, I suppose. I mean, it says it's 20. When you look on the Wikipedia page of Chesham, it says it's 26 miles from Charing Cross or something, or 33, I think it is actually. Sorry, and which is a bit of a strange. Why Charing Cross? I don't know. Is that the actual centre of London? Who knows? But there you go. This is Chesham. We are going to explore it in much more detail today. Okay. Well, actually, it's going to be over a few days because I'm actually going to go and see Chesham United play football later. So that will be fun. So yes, here we are then. This is a market town. Not particularly large. Look, there's the birds flying away. And we're going to have a look around and show you why you should come here if you get a chance to head out of London, well, wherever you are in the country, to be honest, in the world. When you can come and visit Chesham. It's a walkers' town. It's known for, because it's on the end of the Metropolitan Line. It's the very last station on the Metropolitan Line, and you can well, there are plenty of lovely walks which we'll probably mention later on, but we'll tell you about one which is called the Chess Valley Walk, but there are lots of others where you can head off into the Chiltern Hills and beyond. So it's a lovely place to come to. So we're going to have a look around. It's known for four things. And I had to read this one. So it is known for 4 B's, okay? Boot, beer, brushes and Baptists. So that's what it's known for. There is a book out, actually, about all the old pubs in Chesham, which is a very interesting book to read. And maybe we'll do an episode on that one day. Try and find a few. But yeah, boots as well, brushes and Baptists. That is what Chesham is known for. As well as... well, we will find out. So come on then, let's go and have a proper look around, shall we? So I started our tour in here, which is Lownes Park. It was given to the town of Chesham by William F. Lownes, Esquire, MBE, and his family in the year 1953. So thank you very much, Mr. Lownes. That you gave us access to your park. It stretches right out. It goes right up the hill, actually, and into a beautiful part of the Chiltern Hills. So if you get a chance, walk up the top. So our first point of interest is St Mary's Church, the parish church here, which is right next door to Lownes Park. So we've come literally 20 yards. So it's beautiful weather today again. It's very windy though. So yes, there it is. That is St Mary's Church, which you can come in and have a look at. Sometimes they open so you can go up the tower on special days. I don't know. I suppose they haven't done that since COVID, so which is a bit of a shame. And some nice pictures. The River Meadow, which we're going to go to. So we're heading into the old town. So I'll give you an example. Like, it's very pretty. We got the so we're going to head in to the old town of Chesham just to have a little wander, and by the River Chess, which is obviously where Chesham probably gets its name from. So as you come down here, it's into the main part of the old town. And there you have all the old houses, which make for great pictures if you're a painter, drawer, sketcher. So you know, it's well worth coming to. Now this is the Buried, okay? They hold a festival there actually, or they have been. So in the summer, keep a lookout for that if you come into Chesham. Berry Fields it's called, and it's a kind of mini festival but well worth coming to if you like your music and comedy. Apologies for the wind, as I say, it's a very windy day today. So we're just going to have a little look down the old town. So it's worth coming and having a walk, because you just never know what you're going to see. Now, I call this series Ordinary England for a reason, because there are little gems that you find on the way, and this is one. Here it is. Look, it's an old Way Lane garage. It's an old garage that is still there. It's just left there. Pump. I mean, it's not a major attraction or anything, but it's something to look at. We are just outside the Queen's Head pub, and here is the River Chess. So that's the River Chess, which does flow into the River Thames, I believe. And this is kind of the start of the pathway. Ooh, sorry, a bit close there. It's kind of the start of the pathway to the Chess Valley Walk. So if you're a walker, you can come out here on the train and start your walk in Chesham and head down to Rickmansworth, where the Chess Valley Walk ends. It's about 12-13 miles, I think it is. But it takes you some beautiful valleys, and it's really rather pleasant. So if you get a chance to go walk it. Well, I am now at Chesham's station. So here we are. This is the Metropolitan Line station. It's very quaint and it's a very nice little station, actually. We go over here and have a look. So if you are coming out to Chesham, then you're most likely going to come here. There's the you can just see the signal box, which is still there. So it's a very nice place to come. This is where you'll start your journey. And as I say, Chesham is kind of seen as a walker's city. Walker's town, market town. So it's on the Metropolitan Line, as I say. It takes about an hour from London to get to here. And if you are going to do a walk from here, then may I recommend the Chess Valley Walk. So there you go, it takes you from Chesham Station, and it takes you through beautiful meadows and rolling Chiltern Hills countryside, and you end up in Rickmansworth down there. So that's one such walk which is really worth doing. If not, then there are lots of others as you head out around the Chiltern Hills. Now, many moons ago, I wrote something called Travel Trumps, which were kind of one-page travel guides to certain towns, and Chesham was the first one. And although Chesham doesn't have many attractions, so it's not really a town to wander around for more than an hour unless something's going on, like the carnival in the summer or another event. Sometimes they have old buses in the town that take you on trips, and there's the markets, of course, in the week. So it's not really a town to with attractions. It used to have a museum, but it doesn't at the moment, but that's hopefully coming back, so they say. So let's go and have a quick look and see what the town looks like. Like I say, it's not very it's not the world's most beautiful station and town. And there's another thing, you have Chilterns cycleway link, so that's another thing worth showing. So as you walk down here, you are walking into Chesham Broadway, which is mainly the main town, and it's mainly full of your usual shops and some supermarkets, but not a lot else, let's be honest. But hey, that's what a market town is like. You're not going to find many things of beauty here. It's, as I say, this is a walker's finishing points or starting points. So we're going to have a look here at the town. So here we go. This is it pretty much. This is the Broadway. So you have the memorial over there. The road used to come all the way through. This used to be, it's now pedestrianised, but it used to be a busy roadway. This is a Friday afternoon, so it's not very busy. Now if you're going to stop off for a coffee or something, then there are a number of places. There's obviously the usual coffee shops, and there's one here, just over here, it's called Roots, which I can see. There it is, Roots. That's a really good coffee shop. You get very good coffee there. And if you're after a little look at a gallery, then why don't you come to, it's just open, the Good Earth Gallery. Arts, books, cards, exhibitions, etc. That's well worth having a look at. Lots of local artists showing their wares in that one. So we're just going up to Chesham's main attraction, if you can call it that, which is the tower, the clock tower. There's a few old pubs still here as well. You have the George and Dragon among them, and a couple of other kind of venues. You have the Drawing Room, which is a kind of outdoor venue, and Whatnot Vintage Cafe as well. And there's a very good bookshop here, which is Chapter 2, community bookshop, selling second-hand books, so that's well worth a look as well. So you come up here, we have a couple of, so we're walking down the high street, and really the last attraction to look at is the, there we go, is the clock tower. And that really is Chesham in a nutshell. Let's say it's not very large. You've got the old town over there, so that's where we started our little tour, and in the Lownes Park you've got the high street here, a few shops and a few nice restaurants and cafes and an art gallery, and there is a venue as well, the Elgiva Hall, that holds concerts, you know, touring concerts from around the country, and that really is about all you have. So although it's not much, it's, you know, it's a little market town, so what do you expect at the end of the day? So there we go. So thank you very much. This was our little guide to Chesham. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if I've missed anywhere out, of course. And we'll see you for another edition of Ordinary England. I wonder where we go next.